here are the answers to the ones I assigned. I'll go over any of them for you. I'll do an example of the stuff I want you to take a look at today, and then you'll have a lot of time to play with this stuff and start reviewing on your own. So number one, this first question should have been $78. Question. So I sent the odds. Question 3 should have been 6 candies. Number 5 should have been 12 books. Number 7 should have been 5 cups. Number 9 should have, sorry, I didn't assign 6, I assigned 7. 7 should have been 5 cups, not 6. 5 cups. 9 should have been 5 hours. 11 would have been 26 people. 13 should have been 12 shirts. And 15 should have been 9 weeks. We got more interesting at the end. And that was it. It was 15 questions. I wanted you to do odds. So there's 8 questions. Are there any questions out of these, either the evens that I didn't assign or that you may have tried, or the odds that you did do? Is there anything in there that anyone wants me to do or take a look at? There's nothing. All of you feel good about all of these questions. Okay. Really? Yes, Hassan. Number 13, let's do it. So 13 says the Abbotsford printing shop charges a setup cost of $50 on t-shirts, and then $12.50 each, or then $12.50 for each shirt. If the company can only spend $200, how many t-shirts can it make? So let's set it up using the techniques that I gave you. What are we looking for? What's the unknown there, Hassan Joe? How many shirts? It's in that last sentence. How many shirts can we make? So let's give it the thing we don't know. Let's give it a variable. What would be a reasonable variable for how many t-shirts can be made? Anybody? T for t-shirts sounds good. T equals the number of shirts. If I can spell shirts properly. So we're told that the print shop charges $12.50 for each shirt and a $50 setup cost. So if each shirt, or if each object costs an amount of money, to figure out how much money is spent on that is the cost for one times how many you have. So the amount of money spent on the shirts is going to be $12.50 times the number of shirts you have, and there's an additional $50 cost just for setting up the printing machine. So this and here means we're doing what mathematically? Sorry? We're adding. We're going to add the $50 plus the $12.50 for each shirt. So $12.50 T plus 50, and we're told that they can only spend $200. So this is going to equal 200, and now we're going to solve. This is the equation. So to take away 50 from both sides, we get 1250 T equals 150 divide by 1250 divide by 1250. Does that go cleanly is the question. 150 divided by 12. It does. T equals 12. So when you're looking for, so we were told, yeah, we've got $50 for a setup fee, a cost per shirt, and that the company can only spend $200. So that becomes, morning, Mrs. Craig. That becomes your equation. Comments, questions, concerns. Okay. I mean, 15 was a gooder too. I want to make sure you guys have, yeah, the time to play with this stuff. And I'm hoping you spent some time on, well, that you did this stuff on Friday. Abdal and Abdul, please stop talking. At least until I get you guys working. Okay, if there are no other questions related to any of this stuff, I'm going to give you a bunch of questions out of here to take a look at. And I've got answers to these too. I'll need to dig it out of one of my books, but I've got answers to this as well. Here's what I want you guys to do. Of this first chunk, you know what? Maybe I should just. Nah, there's a whole ton here. I will go. Let's cut these down. Take a look at 2. Take a look at 3. Take a look at 4. Six is a gooder. So we're 7 and 8. Ten's good. Well, 9 or 10, both are good. And then I'm going to give you, well, yeah. And I'll give you this page here. So there's a bunch of questions there to take a look at, and this is the end of the booklet. It's over at this point. So 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10, and then this page here. Like I said, I've got answers to these. So if you're going through this stuff and you want to check, let me know. I will post them on the board at some point, probably partway through class, just so you can reference them if you haven't spoken to me about it yet already. If you do finish these, you've got your review. If you didn't get your review, I know Gurman, I've got a copy of the review for you. I can't remember who. Justice, I've got one for you as well. That's what you guys are going to take a look at, start working on. Use the boards, use each other, ask for help. I'll float around and offer it. That's your task today on your Market Site Giver.